Hello my lovely people, welcome to my channel. This is C Style. In today's video we're going to be making what you saw at the beginning of this video. Is a gown. The down part is a cowl skirt, while the upper part is a cut together sleeve but is fitted at the waist. And this tutorial, this gown is going to be having a zipper at the back because it's fitted at the waist, so you won't be able to wear it like that. So we're going to be fixing a zipper at the back of this dress. So let's go straight to the video. So this gown, we are going to be cutting the down part first, which is the skirt part, and I will be using this paper as an illustration before cutting it on my fabric. So this skirt, as you saw it at the beginning of this video, is a cowl skirt. So in order to get the accurate measurement to cut the down part, we are going to be taking, we are going to determine the length of your gown. The length of my gown is 42, and my half waist is 18. So if I take 18 from 42, I will be left with 24. I will be left with 24. So the down part will be 24, and in that 24 I will just add 6 inches to it to make it 30. And since it's going to be having a zipper at the back, I will add 1 inch for that zipper allowance, which is make it 31. So I will be cutting my fabric by 31. I'm going to be using this Ankara for this tutorial. This is what I will be using for the tutorial. So the down part I will be cutting it 31, while the upper part is 18. So this, let's just assume that this is the length of my dress, 30. You know, our African print always come by 45. So 31 by 45, 31 by 45. So if you are cutting direct on your fabric, you are going to fold your fabric into two like this, get the middle, and let's assume you've gone to your sewing machine to take out your 1 inch zipper allowance like this, to mark as to sew down your 1 inch zipper allowance. I've done it on my fabric already. You get the middle of your fabric. I've gone ahead to sew down my zipper allowance. Can we see? This is my zipper allowance. I've stitched it down with 1 inch. I've stitched it down with 1 inch. So you go ahead and stitch it down. Let's assume that we've sewn the zipper allowance down. So we are now going to be folding this part like this towards the middle, the zipper allowance. We are going to be folding it. This one is going to be having a zipper, and you know we can't put the zipper at the side because of the cowl on it by the side. So you cannot fix a zipper there. That's why we're putting it at the back. And if you're putting a zipper at the back, you are going to be adding your zipper allowance. So you fold it towards your zipper allowance, the middle, like this. Can we see? You fold it like this, then fold the other side as well, like that. You fold the other one. Let me adjust it. Fold it to the middle. Fold the other one too to the middle. Make sure it's equal for the other one as well, like this. Okay, can we see? Can we see? This is how we're going to be folding it. We'll be folding it like this. Then what you do now is to trim this one off. You trim this one off. You cut this one off like this. So when you now gather it like this to the upper part of your dress. So when you gather it up like this to your normal waist measurement, you'll be left with something like this. Left with something like this. This is where your leg will come out. The leg will come out, and you can sew it from your waistline up to maybe above your knee. You sew it to that place so that the opening will not be too much. But you can also leave an opening at the back, but I don't think I will be leaving an opening at the back. But the front, this is where your leg will come out. This place will be like this. This place will be gathered like this. I hope we are clear about this one. So this is it. I've cut these excesses out. You cut out the excesses, then you gather it like this. You gather it like this, like this. When you gather it to your waistline, like this. Gather it like this. This is what you get something like this. I hope you're seeing well. Gather it. Can we see? This is what we get. Cowl skirt. This is how your cowl skirt will look like. You gather it to your exact waist measurement. Gather and gather and gather. Can you see the reason why I said you cannot put a zipper by the side? It's because of this cowl. Can't put a zipper at the side, so the zipper will be at the back side. You have to put a zipper allowance. The zipper will be at the back side. Then your leg will come out here. This is where your leg will be coming out. You can sew can close it from your waist down to somewhere where you know you'll be able to walk. Let's go to the top part. I'm going to be taking 1 inch zipper allowance like so. Like so. This is my zipper allowance. So this is it. So my zipper allowance has been taken. Now the upper part of this gown has a band, and the band I will be using 3 inches for the band. So that 3 inches, my half waist is 18. 18 minus 3 is 15. So I will be cutting the upper part by 15 inches. By 15 inches. So when I add the band of 3 inches, it will complete it. So 15 inches. Now I will be taking my neck width. My neck width 3 by 6 at the front is a V neck. The front is a V neck. So the front I will be making it 6. You can determine how many inches you want your own to be, but mine I will be leaving it as 6 like so. While the back 1.5 is okay for me. You take your shoulder measurement. Take your shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 17. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. You mark your 8.5. Then you determine how I told you is a cut together sleeve. You determine how long you want your sleeve. Mine I'll be leaving it at 10. I mark my 10 inches Then you add your turning allowance. Mine, I'll be adding 1 inches. From that 1 inches, you come down by 1.5 at this side and slant. You know, our shoulder are not straight, are slanted. So you come down by 1.5 at this side and connect it to your neckline. Then from this slanted side, this slanted line, you mark, you determine how wide you want your sleeve opening to be. Mine, I'll be leaving it at 12. So from this slanted line, I will come down by 12 inches. I'll come down by 12 inches and bring it in a little bit. Then the down part, remember, the down part will be adding a zipper. The down part is fitted. This gown is fitted at the waistline. So the down part, I'll be taking my exact waist measurement. I'm not going to make it, it won't be as free as the upper part. So, and this, you're not going to be taking your bust measurement, under bust, and all those things. No, you are only going to be taking your waist measurement. It's only the waist part that is fitted. So you'll be taking your waist measurement and add your seam allowance. My waist measurement is 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. 8.5 I will add. I don't want it to be too tight, so 8.5 I'll be adding 1 inch for ease, then 1 inch for seam allowance. That is 10.5. Mark my 10.5 here and then connect it like so to the sleeve opening, like so, and cut it out. And cut it out. Cut the back neckline first. Cut off your shoulder slope. Then remove the back. This is the back. Remove the back and cut out your front neckline. Cut out your front neckline. Then the facing. This dress has a facing at the front, and the facing is outside. It's not inside. It's outside facing. So how you're going to be cutting your facing, you take another piece of material like this. Let's say this is it. You cut your facing, you take it like this. It should be on fold as well. You take it like this, place your front bodies on it like this and trace it out. Let's say we take it on this side, on the shoulder slope side. I'll be marking 3 inches or 3.5. You determine how 3 inches is okay. Mark 3. Unfold. If you open it, that is 6. Then you fold this side by ½ inch, fold the other one by ½ inch. It will be left with 5 inches. So 3 is okay for me. You mark it like that. Trace your neckline. Trace your neckline. Can we see what I've done? Can we see what I've done? You mark it like this. Then you now take that 3 inches that you mark. You'll be taking it. You'll be marking your 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. So can we see? Can we see the markings? You mark it like so and cut it out. Cut it out. So this is what we will have. This is what we'll be having for the facing that you put in front. This is, can we see? You place it like this. So this is the facing. So this is the facing. You put it. Let's open it. Open your front. This is your front. This is your front. The facing, I didn't cut it on fold, but you will cut your own on fold. I don't have enough paper, so I just cut it open. But let's assume it is on fold that you cut it. Then you open it and place it. Can we see? The other side too will be like that. Let me just. So can we see how the facing will be from your neckline all down to your 15 inches, and then you are going to be attaching your band. Before attaching your band, you will attach the skirt part to the band first before attaching it to this upper part. We'll go along with it together. You see what I'm talking about. So this is how the facing will be in front. Then this is the back, your zipper allowance, and this is how your back will be like. This is how your back will be like when you attach it to your front. This is the zipper allowance. That's a zipper. So this is how it will be when you attach it to your front like this. Can we see? So this is what I have. This is what I have for my, this is my front. This is my front, and this is my back. The back is open because of the zipper that I will be putting here. So I want to lining mine both down, up and down. I'm going to be lining it. You can sew your own like that. The Ankara is all this cheap Ankara, so I want it to have a little bit of weight. So I'm going to be lining this. This is the front. This is the front. It's called unfold. Can we see? This is it. This is it. This is the V. So this is all about the cutting of this. Let's go to the sewing machine and start putting it together. You see how lovely this gown is. So guys, I'm gonna have to cut my lining out. Let me see. I'm gonna have to cut my lining out. After just I'm going to lining it. I'm gonna have to cut it. This is for the front. I cut the same thing for the back and the skirt part. And this is my facing that I was telling us about. I'm gonna have to gum it with an hairstay. Gum it with an hairstay. I just want it to have a little bit of weight. So what I'm going to do now is fold it. I will turn it. I told us I will be cutting it with by 3 inches. By 3 inches. This is 3 inches. I cut it by 3 inches in width. So I will fold it like so with half of an inch. Fold it on this side and do the same thing on the other side. Then place it on my front. This is my front piece. I will place it on the front like this. Like this. On the right side, because reason is because I'm using lining to turn it. If I wasn't going to use a lining to turn it, I would have placed it on the wrong side like this. I would have placed it on the wrong side. Right side of the facing will be touching the wrong side of the body like this, of the main fabric. We'll be touching it like this. Then when you finish turning your neckline with it, you flip it to the front like this. But it's because I'm going to be using a lining to turn mine, I will just attach it on the front like this. I will just place it on the front. I will just place it on the front. And lock it here, then lock it on this side as well. But before locking it, remember we are going to fold it in. You don't want the rough edges to be showing outside, so you fold it in with your iron before placing it on it. It's not compulsory you put a facing. If you don't want, you can leave it like that, but I just want it to be exactly as it is in the picture, in the original style that we're copying. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. Then I will, after attaching it like this, I will now place my lining on top So I will use the lining to turn my neckline. So I've gone ahead to turn it with my lining. Here is the back line. Here is the back. One side of the back here. And here is the second side of the back. I turned my neckline, top stitch it, and this is how my back looks like. This is my back, and here is my front. Here is my front. This is the facing on top. I've gone ahead to turn it as well, top stitch, and this is it. I will go and join the shoulder of the back and the front together separately. I'm not going to, I want an inseam finishing. So I will join the bodies separately and join the lining separately. I don't want the seam allowance to be seen outside. That is that for the upper part. Then the down part, which is the skirt part, I've gone ahead to attach my lining to it as well. Can we see? This is the zip line. I've closed the zip line up to where my zipper will be stopping, and I left that place open. Everything is inseam finishing here as well. Remember, I've told us that you should lock it from your waistline to above your knee. But when I tried mine, it was very hard for me to walk. So I have to loosen it and loosen it upwards. So you try your own, measure it, and know where you want it to stop. Know where it will be comfortable for you to move freely. So from the waistline to where the opening starts is 11 inches. Mine is 11 inches. You measure your own. If you are still finding it difficult to lining it like this, let me know at the comment section below. I will do a special video on how to go about lining this kind of dress, this kind of skirt. I will just do a short video on how to line it. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it with your family and friends, and hit on it on the notification bell. Turn it on. Turn the notification bell on and click on all, so that any of my video that I drop, you will get notified. All right, let's go and attach this down part to the band. Remember, I told us I will be adding a band to this dress, so I will attach the down part to the band and bring it back to show us. So guys, I told us I was going to attach it to the waist and bring it for us to see, to the band I mean, but I noticed something that I have to show us. This is our skirt. You can see this sharp edge. This sharp edge. If you were to cut this skirt, the normal, let's say pencil skirt open, your seam allowance would have been on this side. This side, this sharp edge would have been your seam allowance. So what I want to show us is how you're going to be placing your band. And this is my band, 3 inches. I cut it, I want it to be 3 inches after I finish joining, so I cut it by 4 inches, and I cut 2 in 2 places. I will use one to turn the other one. The one will serve as the lining, then the other one will be the band. 3 inches by my waist circumference. So cut your own according to your own waist circumference, and you determine how wide you want it to be, the length. Then I've gone ahead, I folded it like this. This opening would be where your zip will be at the back for your zipper. Then I folded it like this. I placed a notch here, then folded it again like so, and notch it here. Notch these places too. Why? The reason why I notched it is so that I will be able to, this first notch, the middle notch, will be on my front side. I will place it on my front side like this. Let's say you notch the first notch like this, then you fold it again and give it another notch on this side like so. This is it. If you're having 3 notches, can we see 1, 2, 3? This will be for the middle. That is from this side to this side will be your front. If you are to cut it, let's say it's a pencil skirt, this from here to here will be your front, and this is the middle of your front, while from here to this side will be one side of the back plus zipper allowance, this one another side of the back plus zipper allowance. So if you put it, attach it like this, fix your zipper, this is how it be, right? So this one now, this side will be placed here on this notch, your seam. Let's assume you are supposed to place a seam here. So this notch will be aligned to this side, while this other notch will be aligned to this side, while this one will be attached to the front, middle of the front like this, and then the zipper allowance will be at the back like so. That is what I wanted to show. So I've gone ahead to gather my own together. I will look for that sharp edge, this sharp edge of my own. See where it is. This is it. So this is where the side will be. This sharp edge, I'll be placing it on this notch, like so. This is where this side edge will be, while the middle edge will be on my front like this. Then you distribute it evenly to distribute it evenly. Then this other one too, I will look for this sharp edge and attach it to the notch, and then to my zipper allowance. That's what I wanted to show us. So you not just gather it and fix it anyhow. If you fix it anyhow, your skirt will be looking so funny. It will not align to the upper part. I hope we get it. And the shoulder part, remember I told us I was going to do an inseam finishing on the shoulder. So I've gone ahead to close the shoulder line, both the front and back together. I've joined it on the shoulder line together. Can we see how it is? Very clean, very clean. This is my shoulder line. I've joined it together. Can we see the seam allowance inside? I'm going to open it and press it. I'll press it open, up from the fabric to the lining. I'll press it open so that my shoulder will relax perfectly. And see how it is. So once I finish ironing it, you can see everything aligned well. Everything will be neat and professional. Can we see how it is? Can we see how it is? If I iron it, everything is perfectly aligned. So guys, I've gone ahead to attach my bands to it. Can we see? When you notch your band, the way I showed you earlier, you will be having this. Can we see the cowl by the side? Can we see the cowl by the side? I hope this is clear. Hope we're seeing it well. Can we see the cowl by the side? So I'll go ahead and attach it to the upper part. See the cowl by the side. The cowl by the side. This is it. See the lining. See how we lined it. So now this thing is clear for us to see well. See how it looks like. See how it looks like. So I will attach the upper part, then use this one to turn it. Everything will be finished, will be well finished, both in and out. So easy to turn it like this. Then this is where I'll be attaching my zipper. We'll go and do that and bring it. So guys, I've gone ahead to attach it to join the side. This is it. I join the back and front together how it is. Can you see? Turn the sleeve. So now I'm going to attach it to my skirt. Remember all those notches that we put on our band? We are going to be attaching it. The notches on this side will be on the seam allowance here. The notches on this side will be on the other seam allowance. Then the middle notches on the band will be on the front notch of the upper part of the dress. I will attach it and bring it back for us to see. So I've gone ahead and joined it together. This is how it looks like. I wish I have a mannequin, but when I finish I will put it on for us to see how it looks like on my body. It's so beautiful. A beautiful gown. Now I'll go ahead and attach my zipper, and that will be all. And we see when you are attaching it, you make sure everything is aligned. See this part? See this? The band, the joining, they all align together. Make sure they are all aligned like this. That when you fix your zipper, one side should not be up and one side down. I've seen so many people wearing clothes like that. I'll just be looking at it. Make sure it's aligned equally. If you're taking ½ inch on this side, make sure you take ½ inch here. If you're taking ½ inch here, make sure everything is measured so that your lines, your joining will align together. Well, let me attach my zip. But if you've watched this video to this stage, what are you still waiting for? Please like, share, subscribe, and hit on the notification button below beside this video in order for you to be notified whenever I upload a video like this. And please leave a comment on the comment section below. So let me attach the zip and bring it to show us the final outcome of this tutorial. Guys, this is the final look of the dress. And the back zip is the final outcome of the dress. It shows the V. I came down by 6. There the V is. And see that it's fitted at the waistline. Every other place is free. Sleeve is cut together. Sleeve. We see the cowl, the drape. The draping at the side. Can we see? So when you are attaching your band, you make sure that the girdle is more on the side in order to give it this drape. Can you see how it is? Lovely. Lovely. Alright, thank you so much for watching to the end. God bless you and let's stay safe.